One of the toughest things for me to sing in the song was the bridge. It's the ending of the song, and that's the part where it's like, I guess this is goodbye for us, and that killed me. I think that was very hard because it was like me saying it out loud, and now it's just a story, and now that story is out there. You opened up and talked about how Justin Bieber has had a big impact in your life, and I want to know, how would you say he's most influenced the person that you are today? I mean, I don't think anybody truly actually cares. I think for me, what's been great is that I've been able to live the life that I've wanted for myself, and that doesn't always look the way maybe people think it should look, but it's not really my concern anymore. I support him, I think I always will. I get upset when he's upset, I'm happy when he's happy. I don't want anything ever to happen to him bad, it hurts me. And she would be so pissed off because she's like, he's not doing well without me. Like what? He's doing well. I don't think that this is about me, Hailey Bieber, and Selena Gomez. It's not about this pitting between two women and division between two women. It's about the vile, disgusting hatred that can come from it. A few days ago, reports claimed Selena Gomez sent a private message to Justin Bieber. Not long after that, Justin deleted the romantic anniversary post he had written for Hailey. Fans instantly began linking the two events, asking if the timing was random or if something had happened behind the scenes. What started as a small rumor quickly grew into a flood of theories. Some people think Justin and Selena may have spoken again in private. Others believe Hailey saw something that made Justin remove the post. Whatever the truth is, the timing has everyone unsettled, and the more people look into it, the stranger it seems. This isn't just about one deleted photo. Fans have been watching every tiny move online, the comments, the likes, the interviews, the indirect messages, and it all feels tied to old emotions that never fully went away. From Selena's online activity to Hailey's recent interviews and even Taylor Swift getting dragged into the conversation, everything feeds into the same storm of curiosity. Selena's comment on Bella Hadid's post from the Victoria's Secret show added even more fuel. She simply left a compliment, but within hours, the internet turned it into a fight. Some accused her of stirring problems with Bella, while others insisted she was just being supportive. Their history made the moment even more tense. Bella dated The Weeknd first, and Selena dated him later, which created one of the most intense fandom battles of that era. Even now, years later, any interaction between them triggers suspicion. A while back, Selena liked one of Bella's photos and got accused of doing it for attention. It's as if every small action she takes online becomes a loyalty test. The reaction to her comment flipped quickly. One moment she was praised for being mature, and the next she was called calculated. That's what happens when millions of people watch someone's every move. And this time, the situation spread far beyond Bella. Another like from Selena pulled even more people into the conversation, including Taylor Swift, Charlie XCX, and Hailey Bieber. And that's when things started spiraling. Soon after the Bella situation, Selena liked a magazine cover featuring Charlie XCX. Fans instantly compared the timing to Taylor Swift's recent song, which many believed took a shot at Charlie. What looked like simple support suddenly turned into a debate about whether Selena was staying neutral or choosing sides. Swifties criticized her for seeming to back someone Taylor had allegedly called out. Others argued that Selena doesn't involve herself in petty fights. Then things escalated when Charlie liked one of Hailey Bieber's posts. That one move made fans start forming theories about secret alliances and hidden messages between the women. Social media has turned celebrity friendships into a puzzle where every like or unfollow is treated like a clue. When Selena, Taylor, Charlie, and Hailey are all involved, even a harmless tap can explode into drama. None of them addressed it directly, but their fans made sure the conversation didn't disappear. If you've followed American pop culture for a while, you've seen this pattern before. The same energy showed up in past Hollywood triangles and friendships, whether it was fans dissecting every interaction between Jennifer Aniston, Brad Pitt, and Angelina Jolie, or tracking who followed and unfollowed who after a big breakup. In today's landscape, those old tabloid covers have basically moved to Instagram and TikTok comments. Everything got even messier when a video from Selena's wedding celebration appeared online. It showed her laughing and smoking while Taylor Swift filmed her. Critics attacked her immediately, saying it was irresponsible for someone who has lupus and went through a kidney transplant. What should have been a fun, private moment became the center of another argument. People also noticed that Francia Raisa, Selena's kidney donor, wasn't invited. That opened old wounds from the past. Francia once commented interesting on a post about Selena calling Taylor her only real friend in the industry. Many saw that as a hint that their friendship had fallen apart. That single word caused months of tension online, and now the wedding guest list brought it all back again. Selena's supporters defended her, saying she had thanked Francia repeatedly over the years and had the right to set boundaries if the friendship became uncomfortable. They pointed out that gratitude doesn't mean being tied to someone forever. Still, the media painted it as another dramatic storyline, and critics continued calling Selena unappreciative. Taylor's wedding clip didn't help either. Since guests were reportedly not allowed to film, people questioned why Taylor recorded anyway. Some wondered if that created awkwardness later. Selena didn't comment on any of the backlash, but she posted something that spoke louder than a direct reply. Her Instagram story featured strong faith-based lines about overcoming negativity. "The Lord defends me. While you were trying to pull me down, I leveled up." The timing made it clear she was addressing the noise around her without naming anyone. Supporters praised it as a confident message, while critics claimed she was playing the victim. Either way, it shifted the mood and showed she wasn't going to respond with interviews or arguments. Moments like that are a reminder of how different the modern era is from the old studio-controlled Hollywood system. Decades ago, publicists would have buried stories, pushed out a polished magazine interview, and called it a day. Now, one Instagram story with a few lines of text can set the entire entertainment conversation for 24 hours straight and fuel endless breakdowns on YouTube, podcasts, and talk shows. Just as things were calming down, Taylor Swift gave an interview that stirred everything up again. She was asked about her own future wedding, and she joked about how stressful guest lists can be. Then she said something that caught everyone's attention: "You have to think about who deserves to be there." Right after that, she added that she plans to invite everyone she's ever spoken to. People immediately remembered the headlines about Selena not inviting Francia. The timing made it hard for fans to believe it was unrelated. Clips spread across social platforms as people dissected Taylor's expression and tone, wondering if she was sending a message about Selena without saying her name. Comments poured in from every angle. Some fans insisted Taylor would never take a jab at Selena and that people were twisting her words. Others were convinced something was off between them, especially after the wedding clip backlash and Selena's serious Instagram story. The question about whether their friendship was still the same returned stronger than ever. Selena didn't say anything, and her silence only made things feel more uncertain. While people picked apart Taylor's expression and timing, Hailey Bieber entered the conversation with an interview that sounded like she was trying to reset her image and distance herself from constant comparisons to Selena again. Hailey's interview with the Wall Street Journal came out at a moment when everyone was already paying attention. When she was asked about competition in the beauty world, she said, "I don't feel competitive with people I'm not inspired by." Supporters read it as confidence, but the internet immediately pointed toward Selena. Hailey has been measured against Selena for years, from her marriage to Justin to her beauty line. So when she spoke about being pushed into rivalries she never asked for, fans treated it like another indirect comment. TikTok and Instagram filled with edits, clips, and debates about whether Hailey was being sincere or trying to play the victim. Then the eye patch controversy started trending. People noticed RH's new under-eye patches looked almost identical to Rare Beauty's earlier release, similar colors, design, and overall style. Hailey's fans said it was a coincidence, but Selena's supporters called it another copycat moment. Old compilation videos resurfaced, showing moments where Hailey's style, poses, and even wording lined up closely with Selena's. Some viewers found it unsettling, while others said it was just overlapping trends. The timing of the interview and product launch made it look like Hailey was trying to claim her own space, while Selena was opening up about something much deeper. Across Hollywood, that kind of side-by-side comparison is nothing new. Fans have done it with singers like Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera, or with pop stars like Katy Perry and Lady Gaga, freezing screenshots and matching outfits or stage sets. The difference now is the speed. What used to take months of magazine covers now happens in one viral thread or a 30-second TikTok. At the Fortune Most Powerful Women event, Selena shared personal thoughts that caught people off guard. She explained that even during her happiest moments, she struggles with sudden waves of anxiety. She described feeling a strange fear the day after her wedding celebration, thinking, "What if I die tomorrow?" She admitted that whenever something good happens, she often expects something bad to follow. Her tone wasn't dramatic. It was honest, like someone tired of being treated as if she's unbreakable. Fans filled her comment section with messages saying they understood that feeling. It also sparked discussions about how years of criticism, comparisons, and nonstop controversy might have shaped her anxiety. Opening up the way she did showed a different kind of strength. Instead of hiding her fears, she talked about them openly, taking back control of her own story. Other American artists have shared similar struggles. Demi Lovato has spoken about addiction and recovery, Lady Gaga has discussed trauma and chronic pain, and stars like Selena are part of that same wave of entertainers refusing to pretend everything is perfect just because they're successful. For a generation that grew up watching these people on Disney, Nickelodeon, or music countdown shows, that kind of honesty hits hard. But right after that, another moment brought everything back to the past. Justin Bieber's unexpected performance at the One Love Foundation gala. Justin sang an unreleased song that stunned the room. The line that stood out was, "I pray you find peace in the chaos I left behind." Fans immediately connected it to Selena. The delivery, the emotion in his voice, and the timing made people convinced it was about her. Clips spread like wildfire. He didn't smile, barely moved, and walked off quietly after whispering, "Thank you." Some thought he was processing old emotions. Others said he was sending a message, especially considering all the pressure on his marriage lately. Hailey posted a picture afterwards saying she was proud of him, but the comments were filled with people claiming the photo felt forced. The next day, Selena reposted an old video of herself singing "Lose You to Love Me," adding only a black heart emoji. It didn't take long for fans to treat it as a response. Moments like this keep the cycle alive: the interviews, the songs, the subtle posts, and the constant theories. No matter how much time passes, everything goes back to the same connection between Selena, Justin, and Hailey. Their past refuses to disappear, and the public attention around them never slows down. This kind of back and forth is exactly what fuels entire segments on US entertainment shows and celebrity podcasts. Hosts pause frame by frame, compare dates, and read captions like they're clues in a mystery series. For viewers, it becomes a saga they check on between work, school, and everything else, almost like a long-running streaming drama where the cast never actually leaves the screen. Then Justin deleted his anniversary post for Hailey, the one meant to celebrate their relationship. People noticed instantly. Some said it was accidental, others said it was about privacy, and many claimed it had something to do with Selena's rumored message. When it comes to these three, even the smallest move becomes a headline. Looking at everything together, it's clear how each action sparks a new conversation. Selena's likes and comments, Hailey's interviews and product launches, Justin's performances and deleted posts, each detail turns into a theory. Their lives have become a maze of interpretations where fans search for meaning in every gesture. In the end, it's more than just celebrity gossip. It shows how fame, history, and public opinion can twist ordinary moments into worldwide debates. Selena, Justin, and Hailey continue living their lives, but every step gets magnified. And with one deleted post, one cryptic song, or one unexpected like, the story starts all over again, with Hollywood and the entire online world watching to see what happens next.